Okay, what do you guys think about lobsters?
I love them. They're delicious.
Yeah.
You guys think that they are?
Don't tell me some shit like they're not real. We haven't been eating real lobster for like 30 years.
You think that they're sentient beings?
What does that
Sentient?
mean?
Yeah, they can feel pain and shit.
Like, yeah, they can feel
Yeah,
pain.
absolutely.
I think they're on the level of insects.
Because even plants feel pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? I hate fucking all the people who are like, oh, I'm plants only or whatever. I'm like, dude, you're fucking these plants up.
Dude, and plants, they fight too.
Yeah.
They fight with each other.
Fight for sunlight, fight for nutrients. There's root battles.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. For sure, lobsters feel fucking. You boil them, they go. Oh!
Every time you light weed up, the weed's like,
If animals didn't feel pain, there wouldn't be any like what do you call it? Like negative reinforcement for them doing risky, stupid
Wouldn't be
shit.
any flavor.
Let me ask you this.
Oh shit.
Pain is the flavor.
It is the flavor. It's the deliciousness.
Actually, pain makes it more. It makes it disgusting. Not that good for a lot of animals. Yeah, you wanna.
they don't say that about the dogs.
Like cow.
Dogs.
They don't say that, right? At that one dog, the Eland Festival, they like, oh, the terror makes it the adrenaline right before death or whatever. So that's why they like torture them.
Yo, that breaks my
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
heart. That's dark.
But anyways, continue with what you're saying because
Well, yeah, but like for example, like beef
Yeah, you're
and
dark,
just
Anthony.
a lot of other animals, the stress hormone makes them tense up and their muscles tense, and then it's disgusting.
Wagyu beef. That's why you gotta have the nice massage beef, right?
They just get massaged. Wagyu.
Wagyu, real Wagyu, A5 Wagyu, they basically live like a drunk man. They get fed alcohol, beer
live
every
like me and
day,
Steve.
and they get massaged every single day.
Fucking dope.
And they don't have to move, they don't have to walk. It's like Wally.
That's dope.
And they eat like fatty stuff, like peanuts and stuff too, right?
Yeah, they eat fatty.
They generally
food.
have pretty good lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that their meat is like fat and tender and easy because
And
they
they're
don't
not
have to like do shit.
stressed
Yeah.
out. You don't stress them out. And then there's actually this autistic lady that created a whole system of how to
Make Wagyu.
what's the right word? Like to execute fucking cows?
Humanely.
Humanely?
To butcher.
Yeah. So like
Swim with the fishes.
Created there's a whole
I'm gonna
movie
take care of
about
this stink for you.
but she created like a maze for the cow. So then what they used to do is just herd them and just start slaughtering them. So they're all fucking panicking and dying, right? And then so she created this system where it's like this funnel where it goes one by one, and then the other cows don't see how that one cow's being killed.
You don't see the fucking death. Yeah.
They don't see it, so they just go through this herd.
And they're thinking they're going to like the stairway to heaven, right? There's just like
Yeah.
music playing and stuff.
A light at the end and shit.
And then they have this it's like a gun, like an air gun tube, and it just goes boop.
the thing,
and
the
hits
cattle
their
prod
head.
thing.
Yeah, and that's it.
Like that thing from No Country for Old Men?
Yes. Where he goes.
Feed me to it.
That thing looks dangerous.
That thing is
And it's
so cool.
totally fucking legal to have that in your car, I would imagine.
You can?
Air compressor? Why not?
Yeah, right? Yeah.
So
get some air
the UK might soon ban boiling lobsters alive under a new animal welfare bill.
Doesn't surprise me UK would ban something so flavorful. They hate flavor. They just
They don't have to-
tasting shit.
Damn.
That's a good knock on them, by the way. Good knock.
Yeah. Good burn, bro.
Come on, guys.
You pretty much lobbed it up, you know?
What are you supposed to do? Fucking whack it in the head first and
You're
then.
supposed to puncture their head, like you stab their head or something.
Really?
Because that's better,
They
right?
should be dispatched humanely.
So what is the method?
I think a prod through the brain.
They're not saying, they're just saying that dropping a live lobster into the pot is.
They
fucked up.
die really quick though.
Well, after you hear the scream,
Yeah.
that sounds like air pockets escaping.
Air pot? Yeah, it's just air,
It's
right?
air like boiling, right?
Yeah, you fucking say that when you get dropped into fucking.
I don't know, cause the way I make crab,
Ah! Everybody's like,
You
it's
have-
just his air pockets. It's all good.
But if you fall into lava, right? You don't feel nothing.
Gollum.
you should try it and ask.
I think they need to compare like.
If I fall in the lava,
Culinary
go like this.
I think they need to compare culinary deaths with deaths in nature, right? If a lobster, if a lobster being boiled in water, is it more inhumane than like a fucking sea alligator coming and crushing it?
Just like
Yeah, there's no like scale.
Like, yeah, what are you comparing it to?
But don't they say that like
Lobster.
a lot of lobsters don't have a lot of nerve endings and stuff? Like
Yeah, that's
That's one of the
yeah,
arguments,
That's one of the arguments.
They don't have a lot of nerve endings, so like their capacity to feel pain is not going to be as strong as like a pig or a cow or anything else.
It sounds like such a carnivore argument.
yeah, but
I don't know.
but it's true though, right?
Yeah, it probably is.
I mean, did they tell you how you're supposed to deal with the lobster? Like, what are you supposed to do? Like,
You go like
stab them in
this.
the head or like?
When they're not moving, you go to the top of the head, and then.
Oh,
Right?
But then if you crack a hole in it and then you boil it, all the juices come out.
Can you guess? Can you guess what they want to do?
Fart on it?
No. Good guess. Good guess. Very good.
finger in the butt. Finger in the butt.
Hanging.
No.
Hanging?
Get a little mini like lobster noose.
guillotine.
Oh,
don't
guillotine
know.
would be good.
I would think the spike in the head,
Iron
wherever the
Maiden.
brain is.
You would think, right? No, they want to electrically stun it.
That's gonna
First.
be weird.
The air pockets.
Wow,
will
you
still-
get a fucking taser? And you're like, bah!
I guess they
Treat
say
it like a robber and shit?
You gotta put in a lobster electric chair with fucking leather straps and
Yeah.
shit. And
Give 'em
then
a
you
last
put the crown
meal.
on.
yeah, they say that crabs, lobster, shrimp, and crayfish and octopus all fall under this bill as mollusks, and they don't want them to be killed inhumanely. So you have to use electricity to stun them, and then within a second they're unconscious, and then you can do your thing.
Oh, okay. Well, that's.
Oh, so you don't
reasonable.
kill them with the electricity, you black them out first, and then while they're unconscious.
Don't know they're being inhumanely killed.
It's humane.
So we're gonna get the LAPD to come out with tasers at the seafood restaurant in London. LAPD.
Yeah.
And they're just gonna fucking shoot
Yeah,
them.
who's
Yeah.
gonna be the brilliant middleman, the innovator of the electrifying like shellfish game?
Yeah.
Maybe they already have something, cause
Shark Tank.
I don't know.
And that person was lobbying the UK.
Yeah.
It's just a lobbying taser company trying to get in the restaurant world.
Tasers.
That's it.
Restaurant tasers.
Because this one only works on
It's
lobsters.
gonna be like a police demonstration where the lobster's right here, and you have a lobster homie holding him, and he goes, "Tss," and then gently lay him down.
Oh, he's ready to be killed
My
now.
turn.
And he shits himself.
But it's kind of like that joke. I think it's a George Carlin joke where he's talking about how they give you alcohol swab before they lethally inject you. Like it's the weirdest fucking thing.
Yeah, that is fucking dumb.
So you don't get an infection?
Right,
After you die.
but you're about to die.
That is,
That is
weird,
funny.
huh?
That's just good protocol. That's just good practice.
Fresh seafood is so damn good though. Like
The fresher, the better.
What about like oysters and clams? What are we gonna do about them?
they're live. You're eating them live.
Apparently, oysters don't feel anything at all. You can even put Tabasco sauce on them, like we all do.
Yeah,
they don't feel it.
What about horseradish?
They don't feel it.
I just don't want to eat
Yeah, but the horse will feel it. When you radish the horse.
You have to radish the horse.
Damn.
Man, I thought man, who knows?
I don't think there's a humane way to do any of this shit, man. You just at some end of the day, you just gotta shrug.
And you know how hard it would be, like for live shrimp, right? You get like 100 live shrimp. You gotta fucking zap 100 pieces.
What if they just drop a toaster in the water and they're like, that's how they do it?
Yeah, like a blow dryer. Just drop it on a
plug it
blow
in,
dryer in
they
the
drop
aquarium. There we go.
Fucking throw the toaster.
You gotta buy a blow dryer every time you cook.
Fuck, dude, you know how expensive blow dryers?
This is just for Con Air to make more money. This whole fucking thing.
God damn it, dude. Who signed off on this?
Blow dryer sales are down. What do you got?
A collab between Con Air and like Sparklets.
Oh god, the
Stock goes
conspiracy,
fucking
man.
up.
The water needs to be filtered first.
Guys, get on the ground level. Invest.
Who the fuck is the scientist out there that's like, this animal doesn't feel pain.
Yeah.
This animal, little pain.
What's funny,
A little pain.
funny you say that because a report was released by the Humane Society of the United States in 2008. They say that crustaceans too are sentient animals with the capacity to suffer, and it also notes that they do not immediately die from the common methods of like using the knife to the head because they don't have a centralized nervous system.
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh, so they can't be taken out with a brain.
Doesn't necessarily kill them immediately like we all think it does.
I see.
I always thought boiling water killed them pretty immediately though.
That's what I thought.
Fast enough.
Because when I make crab, I boil it up, the steamer's ready to go, I throw that fucker in there, and the steam itself kills it in a
But you're
minute.
like an inhumane guy, you know? So it's like, that's what makes it
I like
inhumane.
flavor. Wait, what's the definition of humane? Because I thought that was just for fucking humans.
That's what I mean. I think if it's better than nature, Like
Right.
a fucking wild boar getting taken down by a lion. I think where you have fucking scars and scratches. I think anything that's
Have you
better than
seen
nature
those
is-
videos?
And a bunch of human beings are around just like with their iPhones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But talk to hunters though, right? Because hunters will tell you that to take shit out humanely, like aim for the heart,
Yeah.
instant kills, one-shot kills.
Their goal is for the animal to
seem
not
the
even
most
know
humane.
that they died.
Yeah.
Like if they shoot like a moose, sometimes the moose will just be walking. If a perfect heart shot, the moose just slowly just goes like that and just falls down. They don't even know they got shot.
Because we can all agree that factory farming is not the most ideal way to kill animals and stuff, right? Like that's it. It sucks.
Speak for yourself.
I still think
Hey.
it's still more human than a fucking wolf.
No, for
trying to
sure.
Buy this ball sack.
Definitely, 100%. But also, like, you know, they could probably make that better. But then when it comes to like crustaceans, like, come on, dude, who gives a shit?
That's how I feel about hunting cheetahs as well.
Hey, who gives a shit?
You should be able to do whatever you want.
You know what? People are like, it's like, hey, if they're willing to fuck you up, then it's game.
Yeah, for real.
Like think about it, right? If you go into the wild, I'm just vengeful. I'm like, this is for all of my ancestors that you ate fucking cheetah.
Exactly right.
Now I'm eating you.
Yeah. You lock yourself in a room with the cheetah, and you're like, hey, I'm not gonna eat you. And then slowly that cheetah gets more and more hungry. That cheetah's gonna eat you first, yo.
Slowly, you
They
get
have
more
no
and more
honor.
hungry.
They have no honor.
But if you're like, hey, I'm not gonna eat you, cheetah, and they're like, all right, cool. But as soon as they start getting hungry, they're gonna eat your fucking ass.
Or is humane considered like because we're literally using the term human, like how humans would want to be killed? Is it like when I look at an animal, it's like how would I be okay killing myself?
That's all this shit
Right?
is.
It's
man.
like would I rather be dropped into a pot of boiling water, or would I rather be stunned into being unconscious and then do whatever you want?
I
with
think
my
most of these
body?
people,
Right.
they imagine them being these creatures being humans, and that's why they're so emotional.
That's
about
the,
it.
that's humane element.
It seems
of it.
like it's based on the attitude though, because like if you took a humane method and the guy doing it was like, like that's pretty fucked up. But if this dude,
Even if you're electrified.
yeah, but if you did it the traditional way and it was like with honor and he goes, I'm so sorry, and just fucking slices the shit.
Yeah, and then you pull the buffalo heart out, and everyone takes a bite out of it.
That's more humane to me than a guy that's like getting like jacking off over the shit, but he's doing everything he should be.
It's all about intent.
Yeah, the intent. Yeah,
gotta find the guy
it's like
that's
ancient Asian ways of like you know killing animals.
Yeah,
that,
it's like the surgeon, you know, when they put you under, and the surgeons that do the dance TikTok videos,
Yeah.
it's technically the patient could be under for 4 hours, so a 30-second dance isn't gonna do anything.
Yeah.
But then it's the attitude about it. Like, why are you even
the
dancing?
attitude, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's because back in the days, humans all used to just kill animals, and that was their food. But now we go to the grocery store and buy it. So it's just
You know,
weird.
these people are ordering fucking chicken nuggets at McDonald's and shit while they talk about how they want to treat animals well.
Yeah.
It's the best.
Exactly.